What's going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C coming at you one time, you know what I'm saying? And on this one right here, Cheeks for Life, baby, 219 TV Midwest Connected. And you know, on this channel, we bring y'all a lot of content that helps you out throughout this life. And but you also know that we help you get to the bag. And in this one right here, this Hustlenomics, baby. This is the Hustlenomic episode, Stocks for the Blocks, baby, where we go over stock picks, stocks for the blocks, certain stocks you might want to look into. You know, we go over the game. You know, I'm going to let you know what I learned, how I got burned, but at the same time, how I've learned something that you can definitely take to the bank, teach your kids this, that, and that. But hey, it ain't what you make, it's what you take. And that's a whole nother video right there. But at the same time, I'm not a financial advisor or fiduciary, baby, but I am a licensed life insurance agent and let you know life insurance is an investment that you must have. But real quick, so let's see. Then we're gonna tap into something right now. When I first got in the game, you know, I've been in the game a couple years now. And, you know, I'm going to go over that, you know, the wins and the losses. And now I'm trying to get back. It's time to get back, you know. I feel like that time is coming, like in 2020. Stocks is at a low now. So we're going to talk about, like, we got a penny stock right here. Now, this penny stock, Lunas Therapeutics, you know. And what they do is like, so you look down, a little breakdown about the company. You know, it's a biopharmaceutical company. You know, and they do oncology, cell therapy, which engage in the development of T-cell therapy. So it's something that, it's a medical play. I'm in the medical field, you know, because when they say invest, you want to invest in something that you know and believe in and that makes sense, you know. So I used to have a retail store, so I look at it from that perspective. If some people will buy something that's needed. So this is real right here, you know, because we've been playing the wrong game for too long, baby. So, and check it out. The stock itself, now, anything under $15 is considered a penny stock. So now, 68 cents a share. 68 cents a share, baby. Now, at 68 cents a share, you can get 100 shares. You can get 100 shares for what, like $600? So, I would say, why not? Because when they make a move, the move gonna be deadly. Now dig, now 68 cents a share. And look at here, we're gonna double check that math. But 68 cents a share. And if you want to buy your shares in increments of 100 if you can. You know, you want to try to get them in increments of 100. That way they run like option plays. We'll touch on options, you know. We'll slowly get to that, you know, because that's basically what I do. When you make a lot, you can lose a lot. You know, options is real critical, you know, and it's like with options, that's where the gambling prospect can come in. You're flipping or you investing or you gambling. It's a difference. Because when you gambling, you hoping something happen. But when you know, like, okay, we know that's a medical stock. So you look at the chart, check the chart, see how it's running, you know. So like, let's just say, if you look here at the stock in the last 5 years, now in the last 5 years, say in 2019, the stock was as high as $6.49. So if it was as high as $6.49, that means that, hold on one second. So if it was as high as $6.49, then that just means that it was it's 68 cents now, put it like that. So if it was $6.48, that's like a $5 move. Now, if you got your stocks in increments of 100, let's just say now, what is it now? We'll go back here, right? It's 68 cents now. And this is something you have to learn to get into. This is to, I ain't the best at math, but when you add and subtracting money, you get a little more focus, So you figure if you buying whole shares, 68 cents a share, that's a nice lick because you figure 68, what? Yeah, 68 cents. So you figure if you get that, what we do, what we 0.68, 0.68 times. Yeah, $68, 400 shares. I said 60. I said 60. That's what made me check that math. You gotta act. That's why I say I ain't a financial advisor or fiduciary, baby. but back to the real. All right, so if it's 68 cents a share, and you can get 100 shares for $68. So now if it moves back to that $6, now see, in 2019, right here, it was as high as 649. So now let's just say if it goes 649, let's just say that $5.49 per share, you got 100. So that'd be, we'll say 549 times 100. That'd be $549 if it get back to 659. All for $68. All for $68. So which means, is that a safe investment? Yeah, because it only costs you $68 for a minimum of 100 shares. You get in, get up now, so that way there you go. You want 200-300 shares, $200-300 shares, $200-300. You good. You will make that. You will make that. So if it go to $6 and you got 300 shares, then you're gonna make 1,500 off of that 300. That's how that works, and that's basically how the option game works. Multiples of 100. Multiples of 100. So it's like, let's just say if you want to get a, let's say if you want to get a, if you want to get an option contract of that, the price would probably be something a little different. So yeah, it's gonna show something else right now. It's not showing what I want to show y'all. But so let's just say if that's how that works. So that's a 68-cent stock. It's a medical stock. So I think that's a go. I think that's a go right there. Now over here, we got certain ones. Now you got AMC, you still got that TCR. Now you see after hours, see everything was down today. It's the end of the year. The first is coming around. You're about to get to the beginning of the year, which is the beginning of the business cycle. Every quarter, the first business quarter of the year, stocks gonna go up and they're gonna come back down. The options is how you play them coming down. So right now, whatever you put your money in, if you get a big return, 50%, 100%, 200%, take something off the top and get you a re-entry point, get back in at another price. Because now that's what you're doing. You playing the prices. Sometimes I play the prices. I look for good stocks and I play the prices. That's what I learned. See, I used to just jump out the window off what I heard. Because when 2020 popped and everybody was sitting home, started investing in crypto, that's why a lot of people like crypto, because it's quicker. But we'll get into some of that right now because you see it's down. But you see right now, Exxon Oil, I told y'all the Exxon story. It was $35 in 2021. If I would have did that same move and spent $350 on 100 shares, it's up to $103 now. That would have been like 10,000 off of 300. Come on, man. 400 would have got you like 10,000 at this point. So that's just basically how the game go. And you have to have the patience to get in and do your due diligence, look at kind of like these companies like the SPY. The SPY is one to run options off of. Now, see these AMC is $6 a share. Exxon $103 a share. But this one right here, man, Costco, that's one they've been talking about Costco. If you got the bread to put in it, but as you see, you because you got to get them in increments of 50 or 100 for it to really just buy a $400 stock. You just got $400. If it go up $5, for some stocks it could take them a year to move $5. So if they don't move accordingly, that's when you get into volatility. That's another video. We'll touch back into that. But volatility is how quick a stock moves up or down. So I like stocks with high volatility so they make money faster. This is what it is. So that's more the risk I take. And when I'm doing that with options, so it's a whole nother ball game. So you got to walk slowly on that. So, but if you got a little something to play with, you start out light with $100. Like you take $100, put it in an option contract on that therapeutic. You can get an option contract for $5 that it's gonna move $1. Now it's in the amount of contracts you get. Shout to my man Tone. Shout to Wall Street Trapper. Shout to Uncle Larry, Ian, the master investor. You're a Midwest brother. I'm just trying to tap in. Y'all got a nugget for me. Drop it on me. Let me hear something. I can get my game tight and share to the people. So this just a little something. Stocks for the block. We going over a couple stocks for y'all to check out. Man, you see right here, this Ethereum, Doge, Bitcoin Cash, that's all crypto. All crypto is, man, Ethereum didn't drop $14. Now I'm in the Coinbase. See right here, I'm in the Coinbase. This one right here. Hold up. See Coinbase right here? It's what? It's at the bottom, but Coinbase is at 42 right now. It's up after hours 19%. But Coinbase one of those. It'll move $5 in one day. It got high volatility. It's just more risky. It'll drop too. But now how you play it, you can play it up and you can play it down. That's what the option thing. So, but they got different strategies. Everybody uses they different, The thing is, you got to give yourself time. But, it's real risky when you play them for a week or two. You wait, say this gonna happen by Friday. If they go that the wrong way Thursday, you out of there. If you don't take your money out, you lost. You got to take that loss. We go back in. But at the same time, if it go your way and you up, take your money out. Don't let it sit too long. That's where the game at right now. The market real volatile right now. So letting money sit is kind of risky. You just got to know when to hit it, get out, put in. Unless you're in something like this 66 cent one. And you can find some nice picks that's low at a good price, and you can put your money in and let it sit to next year, next 5 years. You want to look at something that you can sit your money in for 5 years. But see right here, all these is crypto. So I don't really play crypto per se. I play Coinbase because that's the app that everybody trade crypto through. So even that Lucid right here, the other electric EV stock, it was $34. It's $8 now. Government about to give money to EVs, to the electric movement. So hey, that's a long term. The company based in Arizona, Buy American Electric Car. The car nice too. The car nice. I ain't heard too much. They got some business issues, but long term, I mess with Lucid. You know what I'm saying? That's one that you see why Tesla 179, it's gonna always be Tesla, so you can always, and why they split it so it's cheap now, because Tesla was $900. They did a stock split that made the stock cheaper, spread it a little thin, but it is what it is. But if you just want some for sure money, and now AMC, you see it's 675. I would play options more than buy the whole stock, but AMC one of those. If it jumps to 8 or 9, take a lick and get on up out of there. You see what Zoom at? You see what Walmart? Walmart 149 a share, but it's gonna always do what it do because it's Walmart. You know what I'm saying? So Walmart gonna always do what it do. But at the same time, you gotta look at you gotta look at You got to just kind of look at everything and see, what you want to do. So we're going to go, I'm going to kind of end it. We're going to go down on here, but we got Nike, Lucid, AMC, and the Spy is definitely one to watch. So, we're going to get back at y'all every week, come with some little stock pitch, man, just to put a little meat on your head, something to look at. And if you see something we need to get into, you let me know. All right. One. We out. Stocks for the blocks, baby. Each one teach one.